Hey guys, Clay Cards here, bringing you a small break and a grading, I don't want to call it a recap, opinion or thoughts on 2023 Prizm, both basketball and football. So we'll kind of rip these open, see what we get, and then if there's anything grading wise that I can kind of throw out there and give an opinion on for anybody looking to grade 2023 Prizm products, I will try to do so. We'll see how they look. I haven't seen a whole lot of it yet, so we'll discover together here. So we'll start with the basketball. Cam Whitmore. Don't hate the design in general. Pretty standard for Prizm. This actually looks pretty well centered. I think centering is going to be the biggest issue on these from what I've seen, but we will continue to go through some of these and see what the there you go, Wemby. So Wemby out of the first pack on this. Not a bad result. Biggest thing on the inserts is always centering is not as obvious as it is on these, but it's always surface and back corners, because the back corners are dark. So let's see if we get another rookie here that we can look at some centering, or maybe we just, everything's perfectly centered and we don't have to worry about it. That would be the ideal thing. Wiseman traded. Oh, ooh. Bagley traded? Prizm traded. Bagley traded, I think. Starting to get those two mixed up. Whew. Tatum. Okay, here's a green. So this one's off center, left to right. Thinner, thicker. So, not gonna say it can't 10, but it shouldn't, right? I mean, mistakes happen, but in a perfect world, it should not 10, right? It's off center, left to right, significant enough. It should not 10. That's what I've seen in general is the biggest issue has been centering. It seems like every year there's a player where every card seems to be damaged or off center. Depending on how long you've been in the hobby or how long you've been grading, like 2018 Prizm Lamar comes to mind. There was just a print line on every single one. Made those 10s really tough. So just, you know, we'll see as I continue to see more of these. We'll see if there ends up being another one like that, or if that won't be the case with these. This is Instant Impact Green. Sasser. So, got a Wemby insert, that's kind of fun. I thought the rookie out of the first one wasn't terrible. Yeah, Whitmore. So, that is basketball. On to football. So same design for football. Silver, Elijah Dotson. Let's see how the surface on this thing looks. Sometimes the silvers show a little more. A little spot right there. And just wiped right off. Centering not bad. Maybe a touch top to bottom, but not terrible. Corners just a touch white. Overall, not bad though. Touch white there. Pollard, ETN, Zach Harrison. These are the orange discos. Again, centering. Touch left to right, but not bad again. Touch left to right on the back. So it's a little harder to tell on the front, but a lot of times the back will mirror the front. So if you turn it around, you can kind of see it better. Not every time will it mirror, but a lot of times. If anybody wants that. Mari Cooper. Browns pack there. Chubb. Interesting. Is that a, ooh, there you go. Retail red. These are short prints. Retail red Shaquille Leonard. Centering on that one actually looks pretty good. Top to bottom and left to right. See how the back looks. Not bad. Corners are solid. So this is one that's probably gradable. Probably not going to grade a Shaquille Leonard retail red, but would be gradable. And again, if you're familiar, Tank Bigsby, not a bad one there. They etch around the, around the player and around the rookie logo and all that. And I haven't, in 2019, I'm trying to think if it's been more recent or not. There was a little bit in 21. Some of the etching was off. So like you'd see the outline of the rookie logo like down here. I haven't seen any this year with that yet. Not to say there won't be, but I haven't seen one yet. So we'll see if that's an issue this year or not. Disco and last pack on the blaster. Nobody wants that. And we'll do the Mega. The Megas are the green pulsars. So we'll get a look at those as well. Kind of fun that we got a red retail. Those are decently short printed. Or have been in the past. I guess I don't know for this year for sure. But they've been short printed in the past. So that's a patch. There's the neon green patch. Pretty off center left to right. And then as always with patch cards, I mean, corners are typically soft or there's a soft edge or something. Although that one doesn't look bad. But there's typically something wrong with these. So, She Rice, nice game this weekend. Wilson. So let's see how he looks. Touch off center, top to bottom. More space there than there. Left to right, not bad. Little something on that corner down here. So that's a neon green. We'll see if we get another one here. Might look a little better. Kyle Pitts. Kyle Pitts is the winner. Let's see here. Better than the last one, but I still think it's a touch off center, top to bottom. Maybe not. No, I'm gonna say that one's pretty good. Centering wise. Back corner looks better. That one's good. So that would be one that I would imagine is gradable. if you were grading Kyle Pitt's third year green pulsars. Williams. Thought I saw a print line there, but don't think so. There's one. That's what everyone's looking for right there. So there's a code. And that's the one we're all looking for, right? That one doesn't look bad. Off center on the back. I think it's a touch off center on the front too. It's a touch off center left to right on the front as well. But not bad. Don't see anything on the surface that I think is an issue. But the back is way off center. And this corner. Okay, so we'll see if you can see this. You can see it really lightly right there. There's a scratch going from the middle down to the corner. So that's no good. And then this top corner is no good. You can kind of see the way the light reflects it. That should be a smooth transition there. Like the light should not move like that if the corner was flat. So there's no bend, or there's no crease, but it is bent. And that's something that we can try to kind of flatten out, but there is a flaw there. The rest of it looks okay. So other than the centering, the corner, and the scratch on the back, it's good. So, I mean, fingers crossed there's another one we can compare to, but at this point, I doubt it. Smith, there's another one. Wow, good box. Prismatic. Stroud, the easiest way to tell the centering on these is going to be with this line. So you'll see this one's off center. Thin here, thick here. So this one's going to be off center. Left to right. And again, I'm not going to tell you it can't tend, I'm going to tell you it shouldn't tend. Right? I mean, if you were sending this in and you were going to say, hey, if you sent this to us, right, with evaluation and said, hey, I'm only looking for 10s, I would say no, because that should not be a 10. Not to say it can't 10, but it should not be a 10. And the back actually looks okay. No. I think that's just fuzz. I think that'll come off. I think it's just fuzz. So the back actually looks okay. But that is off center on the front. So again, if you sent that to us with the evaluation service, I would tell you no, it's not going to tend. And last pack, Darius Slayton Pulsar, Dalton Kincaid, Ivan Pace, and one last Kid Reporter code. So hopefully that was at least a little helpful. Again, I think this stuff's going to grade okay for the most part. It's just going to be centering. But we'll see. I mean, as more continues to come out, we'll see more similarities between cards, and we'll be able to compare and see what they're actually going to look like. But for now, we'll head on out, and I'll see you again soon. Thanks.